walking through the gully. Came from work. We closed early, so went to the mall or whatever. Got a random topic I wanted to talk about myself and the situation that I'm in, and me being a loner and embracing the lonership. I was on the coaster, and I met somebody. I was talking to this young lady about Jamaican life. You know, not anybody I kept in contact with, because people are different down here. You can't just talk to people and expect certain things, or even if you keeping it cordial, there's none of that down here. It's very strict. Like women, they have to follow a certain code, because they can get their ass whooped, or they could put themselves in trouble. Because down here, people get raped and abused more than in America. So I was talking, and I even told her one of my ideas for the country, which I shouldn't be doing. I shouldn't be telling people my ideas, because they could steal it and use it just like they did in America. But down here, the way how she looked coming from work, exhausted, she probably forgot what I told her. And even if she remembers, in her head, it's not a realistic thing, because people don't think of goals and ambitions, because they're so busy on their everyday grind. They're just thinking of getting that next dollar so they could put some food on the table. So they're not thinking of, like, for me, the thing that I told her is like it's too much money. And people like that working, she worked for a Chinese spot called something, and I'm sure they're not paying her nothing. They pay these people dirt, because when you get hired by these companies, and they're not from here, they're not gonna pay you what they would pay their people. So they're paying you what the minimum is, and they could get away with that down here, because it's a third world country. So people down here, they have to take the jobs that they could take and make the money that they could make, and just live with it, you know. That's why a lot of them down here be getting by, and they don't have to work, and they live in places like the Villa, where a lot of people live for free. I'm not going to explain that, because that's not the topic, but what I'm saying is people they got this thing in their head, and it's going to stay that way. So ambitions and goals is not something that they're really thinking about. Building a business is not on their mind, because they don't have enough money to do that. They're too busy trying to make ends meet and stuff like that. So they'll never be able to start a business, or whatever the case may be. It's getting dark, because it's dark. It's dark because it's dark. What's up, Tom? Good? Yeah. I'm in and out. Yo, move, man. Yo, look, move. Move. Touching me, man. Yeah. But people would rather chill and drink and do what they gotta do, instead of setting up shop. Hey, yo, what's wrong with you, boy? What you mad at? You mad at me? People rather drink and chill instead of setting up shop. So me telling a bunch of Jamaicans my ideas, they don't even gonna remember that the next day. They're gonna brush it off like, oh, that, because they believe stuff like that can't happen for the country. They believe that to get to that level, they will never be able to do that. So So that's what I'm saying. People don't have the desires to succeed and the desires to achieve. They're so tired from work that when they get home, they just want to lay up, chill, and do it the next day. You know, and I feel bad for them because actually I don't no more. Because if people want to change their conditions, they can. They can. If the country is ripe and you're disciplined, you could change your conditions. It's just up to you. You can't let people come from all over and dictate what you're supposed to be because you feel they're better than you. That's what the problem is. A lot of people feel these people from other countries are better than them. Deep down, they do. So I don't feel nobody's better than me. I probably used to when I was a kid because I was taught like that. But you're an adult. You know, get some. But it's easier said because once the economy is a certain way, it's a certain way. That's why the blacks in America, if they put their head together and put their resources, they could make changes in a lot of places. They could come down here and do what other people are doing, like the Chinese and Indians. Black Americans could do that, come down here and invest, but they don't want to do that because it's too much work. All blacks worldwide, not all, but most of them think alike. That's why I can't even get mad at the dudes for selling out or going in a certain direction and not even caring. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's about you having something instilled in you that you could do better and you want better and you're gonna achieve. And you have to believe, you know. If that person was to take my idea and did something with it, I'd actually be happy because as long as she don't give it to no goddamn Chinese, you know what I'm saying? And let them do it and then hire her dumb ass because she that's how stupid people are. They'll give somebody their idea so they could do it for them, so they could work for them. Slavery. Trust me. But I'm gonna chill and just soak it up, the dog. Yo, paparazzi barber on deck.